Hello, my darlings. Hello, my loves. Hello, my beautiful people. Tshire is back with another video, and today's video is going to be about the basic tools that you need to get a face like this. You know, and in the next video, I am going to be showing you guys how I use those tools to achieve this very look. My lace is looking a little bit crusty today, so guys, please pardon me for that. Brushes I'm going to be showing you are a bit dirty because I use them to put on this makeup just to make sure that that is all you need to get this look. You have face brushes and you have eyeshadow brushes. This is how my brush set looks. I got a little nice bowl. I think this is a bowl. I was supposed to put something in the kitchen, but yeah, I used it. I like these bowls for my makeup tools. So I am going to be going through these brushes or these tools according to how I would use them to put on my makeup. So right into the tools. Please excuse it is dirty. Right into the tools. The first and most important tool that you will need is a beauty blender. Guys, I cannot stress how important this tool is when it comes to makeup. You'll see how I use the tool in the next video, but go out and invest in a good beauty blender. I find that the softer it is, the better to use. So this is just your normal beauty blender. This one that I have here is a Sephora beauty blender, but locally you can get your beauty blenders from Clicks or Discam. You can get a Real Techniques beauty blender. The beauty blenders are good. You can get a Sorbet beauty blender. I think those are the two brands that I can remember that you can get from Discam or Clicks. Just go out and get yourself one of these. You'll thank me later. A beauty blender. It doesn't necessarily have to be shaped like mine. Every time you use your beauty blender to apply your makeup, please wet it. It will be small, and as you wet it, it expands and becomes bigger. The next thing that you'll need is a foundation brush. There are different types of foundation brushes. It has to be dense. It shouldn't be too loose so that you are able to control the product. So this is a buffing brush, but I use it to apply my foundation. So one other tool that is important for you to have is a foundation brush. Well, when applying your foundation, like I said, this is an important tool. You can use the beauty blender to apply your foundation. If you don't want to use a brush, you can use it in a beauty blender. In my next video, I will show you how you can use a brush to apply your foundation. The other brush that you will need for your face, the other brushes that you'll need for your face are, let me just get my brushes here. I use an angled brush. You need an angled brush for your face. Oh well, I need an angled brush for my face, or a contour brush. What you'll need is a contour brush. So I prefer to use this brush to blend in my contour, and I'll show you how in my next video. You can also use a contour brush. This is a Real Techniques contour brush. It's written, I don't know if you guys can see it. Focus. Yay. Yes, this is a contour brush that you can use to blend in your contour, but I do not use this to blend in my contour. I use this angled brush to blend in my contour, and I think I've had this brush for about 4 or 5 years. I bought it when I was still staying in South Africa, so I got it from Discam. This is a color angle brush, so you can get it from Discam to blend in your contour. And this brush, which is like a proper contour brush, it's a Real Techniques brush. You can get it Discam or Clicks, so you can get Real Technique products from Discam or Clicks, and color products, you only get them at Discam. I haven't seen them at Clicks, but I could be wrong. So I use another angled brush. This is an Urban Studio one. Where did I get this? I got it locally. I think I got this one at Clicks. You can use an Urban Studio brush to apply your blush. So these angled brushes, whether it's the Urban Studio one or it's the color one, you can use it for blending your contour or applying your blush. So I use these brushes for blending my contour, setting my contour, applying my blush. It's an angled brush. You need one of those. And then to blend everything in, you need a powder brush. A powder brush, excuse my brush, it's seen better days. A powder brush is, look at how fluffy that is. How beautiful. Just look at how beautiful that is. Yes, so you need a powder brush to set or blend everything on your face. So I'll show you in the video how I used these brushes. These are the basic brushes to get your face looking like mine right now. Looking good. Before I forget, I use this contour brush to apply my highlight. That's what I use it for. I like the tip because it can be precise on my nose and the bridge, yeah, on my nose and right there, and yeah, on my cheeks. And I apply the highlight on my cheeks, so that's why I use this contour brush to yeah, to highlight. Sometimes I just get lost. Moving on to my eyes, because eyes have their own special tools that you use to make them pop. To begin with, one of the most important tools that you'll need for your eyes is a blending or buffing brush. Blending, yes, a blending brush for your eyes. So make sure you get one like this. This is just a brush that has soft, fluffy bristles that are sort of like, yeah, something like this. Most of these tools that I'm showing you, I will show you how I use them to apply my makeup. You will also need a dome-shaped brush like this, which is dense and flat. You can get shorter ones, you can get ones this long. So you need this brush as well. This will help you in packing on the product on your eyelid, and it helps you control. It has more control. And then you need this tapered one that will help you put your eyeshadow on your bottom lash line and in the corner, just to make it the corner of your eye, just to make your eyeshadow pop a bit. But I mainly use this brush for in my bottom lash line. And then you also need this brush here, and this is a crease brush. It's smaller than the blending brush. It has a tapered shape, like a tip towards the end there. It's tapered there, it has a tip, so that helps you to put the product exactly where you want it in your crease. So this is another important brush. I'm going to put the blending brush and the crease brush side by side, so you guys can see them. See the difference? You see the difference between those brushes? You also need an angled brush. This is a multitasking tool. You can use it for your eyeliner, you can use it to clean the concealer around your eyes or around your eyebrows. You can use it to cut your crease. These are the brushes that you need for this eye look. But the most important brush you need for your eyebrows, please listen well, please, and hear me. The most important brush that you need to do or get your eyebrows done is a spoolie. You need one of these brushes to, one, clean up your eyebrows, to cut your crease. What's the other one? There is another one. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. But when you have this one, you can go the extra mile. It's a concealer brush. You can use it to apply your concealer. If you have one of those concealers that's in a container where you need to dip into the product, you can use this concealer brush to dip into the product and apply on your face. Or you can also use it to apply your contour. So I'd advise you to get this one. You can use it, one, to apply your contour and highlight, two, to clean up your eyebrows with your concealer, three, to cut your crease. So that is what you need this brush for. It is one of the important brushes. And on to the other tools that you can honestly do without, but I just felt like it's important for me to add them onto this list because I like having them. So this is a concealer buffing brush. So it's just a brush that is dense. It's not as fluffy as the eyeshadow brush I showed you earlier. It's a concealer buffing brush that you just, okay, you need a brush like this to blend in your concealer. So before you put on your eyeshadow, for it to come out, to pop, it's either you can use an eyeshadow base or you can use your concealer. So to blend that out, you can just use this brush. But like I said, these tools that I'm going to be talking about last are just extras. You can also use your beauty blender to blend that concealer on your eyelid, or you can use this concealer buffer to blend your concealer on your eyelids. Yes. And then on to the next one. This is a lip brush. So the lip brush helps you put on your lipstick precisely. So you go into your product and you go into your lip. It helps you control where you put the product. But then the lip products of these days have really nice applicators. If you're not using your traditional lipstick, you can use them and they will apply quite well. So yeah, lip brush. And then lastly, this brush, I don't know what it's called, but it's a brush like that brush. This brush, I use it to apply a highlighter in my inner corners. It puts the product where you want the product to be put. You can also use this very same brush to apply your eyeshadow on your bottom lash line. So according to me, you can do without it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. If you are an eyelash person, kind of like me, I put on eyelashes sometimes I don't, you need a tweezer. So I find that this tweezer helps me put on my eyelashes really well. So yeah, you need a tweezer. You can get this tweezer from Clicks or Discam. This is an H&M one, but you can get the exact same thing from Clicks or Discam. You can also use your ordinary tweezer. Those are basically all the tools that you need to get your full face done. You might be wondering where you can get these products. Like I mentioned earlier, Discam and Clicks has brushes. You can just go out and get one of those. I buy some of my brushes or most of my brushes. To be honest with you guys, I buy some or most of my brushes online on AliExpress, and this is an example of a brush set because I prefer brush sets. This is an example of a brush set I got off AliExpress. You can go and get yourself one. It takes a long time for them to arrive, so you gotta be patient. This is any more professional brush set. So brush sets like this come with different brushes. Thank you, my darlings, for watching this video until the end. I hope you learned something new. I showed you something new. I hope you go out and get your tools so that when I show you guys how I achieved this look, you are ready with your tools to join me. So thank you, my loves, until I see you next time. Bye.